Afternoon baseball now from the newest American League stadium in baseball, Minute Maid Park here in Houston. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Oakland A's and the Houston Astros. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Dallas Keuchel, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's a guy who's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
Here's Rajay Davis now. He will lead this one off today.
Center fielder, number 11.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Harold taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Well, Matt, that 500 is like the magic number. Now, they won their last game. Now they're 1 under 500. If you get to 500, you feel like, okay, now we can start to build something special. But you got to get to that 500 mark. That's why this game is so important. They win today, they're at 500.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
So now it's Mark Canha. Head-to-head passed with Dallas Keuchel. He's just 1 for 13. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Summersgill's a little notorious for having a wide zone. Really frustrating for hitters. I saw one guy turn around at him one day and yell, "Is this a picnic table or is it a plate?" Yeah, he was tossed before he finished the sentence. Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he struck him out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the windup and the pitch. Chris Davis is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Now to the plate, Marcus Semien. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled on the ground to short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, if you look at his numbers, it's not going to blow you away. But he's an important guy to this team. He eats up innings. He continues to keep them in games. And if he gets a little luck along the way, he may walk away with more wins than losses.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Harold, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, it's been a tough series. I mean, they've lost 2 one-run games, and that's never good. You feel like you get a lead, you're going to hold it, or if you're behind, you're going to catch them. And fall short and lose by 1 run at the end of the day when the scoreboard says that, it's kind of deflating for the team. They need a big one here.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time, and it allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Here's George Springer. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. No one out with a runner at second. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2-1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Out into right center. Well hit. Correa rounds the corner and is headed home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Batting third, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Digging in, Jose Altuve. The average on the year for him is just shy of .310 entering action in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Runner at third here, nobody out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
A runner in scoring position with none out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Ground ball left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, he had that runner on third base. You do anything you can to drive him in right there. Nice grounder. He's going to pick up the run.
Evan Gaddis now standing in. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And as of this moment, they're currently tied for second in that department. Spin and a throw back to second, and they'll get back in standing. A runner at second, nobody out. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit well on the ground to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. HR, what do they need to do to complete the sweep?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
Now in the box, Carlos Beltran. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. He's set. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
In there, 1-2 now.
Well, that fooled him right there. Clearly, he was not sitting on that curveball. He couldn't pull the trigger.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the changeup is way low that time. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And this is inside and winds up hitting him, but he swings anyway, and that's the second out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Stepping in, Yulieski Gurriel, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at his high pitch count here in the first inning. They've done a great job of being patient and making him work. The key here, keep that pitch count up, and maybe you'll get in that bullpen.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Hit hard back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the second inning now for Minute Maid Park. The Astros on top, 2-0. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Ryan Healy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Beltran. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Solo shot to right center. 8th home run on the season for him. And the A's are on the board now. It's a 2-1 ball game.
Well, he didn't have to supply a whole lot of power with that one. He catches the fastball, and all he had to do is just really make a nice swing, which he did right there. And that ball just did not stop carrying.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. A real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
Stepping up to the plate, Adam Rosales. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled straight back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Hey, it doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Now at the plate, Matt Joyce. And he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. 2-0 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2-0 pitch on the way. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the A's get one back thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Astros 2 and the A's 1. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Hitter, Marwin Gonzalez.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Davis going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double.
Talk about starting off the inning with the bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he misses again, ball 3. He's set, here's the 3-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Out of play. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Payoff pitch one more time. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Joyce has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now let's take a look at the A's defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Marcus Semien. Man, he had a horrific season years back, kicking the ball all over the place. But then he got with Ron Washington. And Wash said, Marcus, get over here, Marcus. Let's work, Marcus. And you know what? He cut those errors down big time. And he's become a pretty good major league shortstop.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. And that misses 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Heading out towards shallow right. Joyce is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Carlos Correa. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Gray sets. Here's the 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this one's in the dirt. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Canna in foul ground makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Astros leave 1. They still lead it 2-1. A beautiful day here in the Space City as we're all set for the start of the 3rd inning on the show. Striding in, Josh Begley, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow.
Begley.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard down the line. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Stepping in now, Rajai Davis, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. The 0-1 delivery, and this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Davis waits on the 1-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Well, Matt, that's his 8th game with that hit right there. 8 games in a row he's swinging the bat. We've been watching him over this week, just scorching.
Ready for another chance? Mark Canha, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Grounded to first. One there. On to first, a double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Here's Chris Davis now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. One and one. Here it comes. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
He's putting on a little bit of a pitching clinic now. Look, he gives up a single and a single. Then he got the double play ball. Now he's got 2 strikes. If he can wiggle out of this, leaving a man stranded on base, that's a really good inning.
Ready on 1-2. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Astros 2 and the A's 1. Digging in to try it again, George Springer. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
George Springer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as you can see on the graphic, his total currently leads this Astros ball club. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Altuve, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. In there for strike one, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way.
Nope, that's a ball.
And a fastball just a bit high. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Popped high in the air. Canna is there for it. 1 out.
The batter, catcher, Evan Gattis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Gattis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Little dribbler up the third baseline. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Carlos Beltran.
Here's Carlos Beltran as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance of bringing this one back. It's up and out of here into the archways. It's a 3-run shot for Carlos Beltran. 4th home run here in the early going, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Well, he clearly didn't miss that pitch. He's so strong. If you look at the extension on that ball, he just really muscled that ball to the ballpark when it comes down to it.
Standing in now, Yulieski Gurriel. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Davis on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Now another 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Ready on 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another 1-2 delivery. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Davis is under it, and the inning is over. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. We're through 3 here in the Space City. It's the Astros 5 and the A's 1. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's a good positive step. Got off to a slow start here in April. That's one you build on right there.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Hernandez is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
At the plate, Adam Rosales comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a liner, but foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt Joyce.
Here's Matt Joyce now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Set to deliver on 2-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. In to score, the runner from third. Healy rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. A's have to settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Astros 5 and the A's 2. Striding in once again, Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at-bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Again, a 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Ready for another shot now. Carlos Correa. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Fourth inning here, already a 5-2 score. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Gray's ready. They'll try to put him away here on 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, and it remains 5-2. Ready now, Josh Fegley. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Josh Fegley.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Now a swing and a fly ball. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's another 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
You gotta love this at-bat, man. That's some kind of concentration. That's the 7th ball he's fouled off in this at-bat.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Hit on the ground to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in once again, Rajai Davis. A hit in 2 tries so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball
and
one.
a lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled a ball 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball, the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, you got to honor that fastball in that situation.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Alejandro De Aza will pinch hit here and finish the at-bat following the injury. Lays off 2-2 now.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. We're in the fifth inning here. 5-2 is our score. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
Now batting, first baseman, Mark.
So now it's Mark Canha. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. On the move is Springer. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. And the deficit remains 5-2. Alejandro De Aza will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 57.
Kendall Graveman is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Number 49, Kendall Graveman.
Here's George Springer. Past battles with Kendall Graveman. Just a 2 for 14 line to show for it. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. In there, no balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hard sinker misses 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Ready once again, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Into the windup and the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Now here's the pitch. Oh, forget about this one. Booey. And it's over the train tracks. An incredible blast. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
The batter, catcher,
Evan Gattis now standing in. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner. 6 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he looks at his sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Hey, every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Here's Carlos Beltran.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. 5 innings complete. It's the Astros 6 and the A's 2. Here's Chris Davis now. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Fielder, Chris Davis.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting most of the calls around the plate.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Springer. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez. Enough is enough.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Number 10, shortstop.
In now, Marcus Semien. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded to short. Correa is right there. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Third baseman Ryan Healy.
Ready for another shot now. Ryan Healy. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Trevor Plouffe.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Trevor Plouffe is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in to try it again, Adam Rosales. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Looped out towards short. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Astros 6 and the A's 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yulieski Gurriel. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. The relay. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Well, that base hit right there extends the streak to 10 games. When you start getting hits over 10 games, you've been pretty consistent over the last 2 series you've been playing. Really good ball right now.
Into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
One and one. Here it is. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run here in the early going as they open it up to 8-3. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this run. Here's the first pitch to him. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. In tight with the sinker. Ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Hit back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swing bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Digging in once again, Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. He's running towards second. Skied into straightaway right. Joyce is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here it comes, 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Here it comes on 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He'll try it again. 3-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another one sent foul. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Wow. All I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Here's George Springer. He bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Joyce racing back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's now 8-3. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Here's Matt Joyce now. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. The pitch. And this is fouled straight back. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Fastball called. Strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Josh.
Ready for another chance. Josh Fegley. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. One 0 count. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Smoked on the ground left side. Played on the backhand. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Alejandro Diaza.
Here's Alejandro Diaza. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Liam Hendricks gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Liam Hendricks.
Evan Gattis now standing in. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Evan Gattis.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around.
2-strike changeup, and he was able to foul it off just enough to fight it off to get another pitch. That's a tough pitch to hit with 2 strikes.
This one's down to third. Healy picks it up. No problem here. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 15, Carlos Beltran.
Here's Carlos Beltran. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Boy, I don't know if that was a great take or he was just flat out full, because that curveball was really close. What a great pitch with 2 strikes.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed that time by Beltran, and he's retired here for out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Yulieski Gurriel, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate, and it just kept running away.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled back.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
That misses 1-2.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at-bat, and we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Softly hit out towards short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Astros, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Luke Gregerson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Luke Gregerson.
So now it's Mark Canha. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
The left fielder, number 2.
Here's Chris Davis now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. A runner at first with no outs here. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Well, now he's falling behind 3-1, and all the pitches have been down. He's trying to get that double play ball, but the strategy has to change now. Now he's got to throw a strike.
The 3-1 coming to Davis. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Ready once again, Marcus Semien. His lifetime numbers against Gregerson, 1 for 6. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Next pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. None out, runners at first and second. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 0-2 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time.
Tell you what, he's got a good changeup, and I love throwing the changeup right there. You got 2 strikes on the hitter. That ball coming out of the hand looks so much like a fastball with the same release, and then it ends up being a changeup. I like the pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Springer patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
Now batting, third baseman Ryan Healy.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Line to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Little dribbler down the line. And he'll in fact just tag the runner headed down the line to take the sure out. Now batting, Adam Rosales. His lifetime numbers against Gregerson. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Here it is on 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
In now, Matt Joyce. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Here's the 1-1 now to Joyce. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gaddis is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Houston leads this one 8-4. Santiago Casilla
comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Marwin Gonzalez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. A fastball that just misses inside. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Set to deliver on 2-1. 3-1.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Joyce ranging back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
That was textbook outfield technique right there. So take notes, kids. He knew right where he was, and he does a great job of feeling for the wall while keeping his eyes on the ball. That's how you do it, and he makes the catch.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. A pause and the 0-2. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today he's gone on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Casillas ready. 0-2 pitch on its way. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Michael Feliz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Michael Feliz.
Striding in once again, Josh Phegley. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Phegley.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The pitch. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Now that high fastball right there, it looks like you can just reach out and touch it. It's right at eye level, and you go to swing, and it's by you. It is the biggest deceptive pitch, I think, in the game.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a fastball down low as that one just about got away from him. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
It sounds so cliche-ish. Stayed inside the baseball, but that's a ball in on him, and he just shot it the other way for the base hit.
Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Standing in now, Alejandro De Aza, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. And 2 count. Here's the pitch. And a waste pitch there. 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for Oakland, first baseman Mark Canha.
Stepping up now, Mark Canha. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
8-4 the final this afternoon. Dallas Keuchel earns win number 4 on the season. Sonny Gray was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.